can get so much farther with a kind word and a gun than with a kind word alone. The bullet changes things in my head, even if it gets in the ass. Can you forgive an enemy? God will forgive. Our task is to arrange their meeting. Nothing personal. It's just business. It's easier to get into a thing than out of it. Mostly. People will treat you according to their needs and greed. As a child, I prayed to God for a bicycle. Then I realized that God works differently. I stole my bike and prayed for forgiveness. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. Some people play safe not to lose. You'll definitely lose if you play safe. Pain is purely temporary. I'll give 3 dozen of my thugs for one person who can solve questions by talking. Hell must be a pretty swell spot, because the guys that invented religion have sure been trying hard to keep everybody else out. If your friends ask you to negotiate with your enemy, then the traitors have already agreed behind your back. If you're still watching, please subscribe and tell me where you're watching from. I will love to send a special message to you. Don't react in anger immediately. Wait for it to subside. What's said or done in anger is irreversible. Be correct with everyone, sociable with many, close to the elect, friend to the few. Be careful who you call your friends. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Never jump to conclusions. Be discerning and let people show you their true colors. Sometimes it's better to tolerate fools. You can learn something worthwhile, but never argue with them. It is good to be generous, benign, and magnanimous, but there's a limit, or you'll be taken for granted. The world belongs to the patient. Do not shake the green apple tree. When the apple is ripe, it will fall down by itself. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Before you are old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. Things that will count: your health and your achievements. You make the best decisions when in pain, because fear of experiencing the same pain again is the strongest motivator. At your life's darkest moments, you'll see the most clearly. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. Good things do come to those who wait and suffer. It might take time and be a long and rough road, but it's completely and totally worth it. Whether it's a machine, a house, or a relationship, maintenance is always cheaper than repairing. Your respect at most places is directly proportional to your bank balance. We cry over people, but what about time? Time is also never going to come back. Time is everything, and one day it will define you. If you're not dating to marry, you're dating for a heartbreak. Let that sink in and be in a serious relationship. If you don't clear your misunderstandings in time, they become the reason for distance forever. Anyone you love can die anytime. Cherish them. Nothing is ever as easy as it seems. Don't be afraid to make a hard choice. The hard choices are the best. you end up making the more you spend clinging to the past, the less likely your future will be any brighter. There is no better way to save yourself than saving money every day. Compound interest can do wonders. Trust is easy to build, but can be shattered in seconds. Worry doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. To reach somewhere, you need to leave something behind. Experience is the best teacher. There never exists a relationship without self-interest. In short, everyone is selfish. It's best to leave things at the right time, otherwise, you are left with too many regrets and complaints. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. What other people think of you is none of your business. Bad times are actually a boon because they wake you up to the good things you never paid attention to. If you are impatient, life will always be harder. Patience can do wonders. No is one of the most powerful words in existence. Don't be a people pleaser. You'll be alone in the most difficult times of your life. These times will make you wise, mature, and fearless. No matter how nice or respectful you are, some people will still talk bad about you behind your back. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes. People only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. Once you hurt someone, they're not likely to forget. They will always remember how much you've hurt them. Once you hurt someone, they're not likely to forget. They will always remember how much you've hurt them. One negligible action can have devastating consequences. If you do not make yourself indispensable, you will be unemployed soon. People want you to succeed, but not more than themselves. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Check out this next video for more.